Jeff Dane with King Kong got his work cut out. He hasn't been driving much lately up against Dave Wyzorek and Nightlife.
Mike Speller gives him the green light. Here they go. And it looks like Nightlife is running away with it. Going strong.
Coming across that second set of cars, he's got a tremendous lead over King Kong, and he takes the win.
All right, Dave Wyzorek, the winner in Nightlife.
So we'll see here on the replay, they're pretty much close, side by side here over the first set of cars. And Nightlife kind of takes over, but King Kong catches up a little bit before the second set, but Nightlife is able to take the win.
All right, Mike Goss, trackside with Dave Wyzorek.
Now, Dave, you got pushed a little bit that time. Did you work a little harder?
Yeah, a little bit. Steve's a good driver, and he's a hard truck to beat. So I'm glad I beat him. He's a tough truck to beat.
Okay, now I asked you earlier. I'm going to ask you again. Can you win this thing? USA 1 looks real tough.
You bet I can.
Well, Go-Go entertains the crowd, and Dave Wyzorek in Nightlife certainly has his work cut out. We're down to the final 4 trucks. As we're down to the semifinal round in the Border Town. It's the final 4. USA 1. Rod Litzau against Barely Tame, Randy Spanier, and then just showing off Pablo Huffaker taking on Nightlife, Dave Wyzorek.
Rod Litzau in USA 1 against Barely Tame. Now, looks like
Wait a minute. What do I see underneath there?
He's having a little problems getting started, Stan, and that's Pablo Huffaker over there giving him a hand. I think they're helping him get a jump start.
Well, indeed, Rod Litzau is having a problem. See if he can get it corrected.
Now, Rod Litzau's got to keep this vehicle straight in this round. He's going up against Barely Tame. Now, he is fairly new, but then again, if he goofs up and something happens with Rod's truck, Barely Tame could win.
Well, we're going to find out in a moment. Barely Tame, Randy Spanier, he's only 20 years old, up against Rod Litzau. Here we go. There's the start.
And of course, Rod takes an early lead. Now, he's just got to keep it. He's going to take it pretty much nice and easy. He's not clearing a whole lot of cars, and he lands and takes the win.
He sure does. Easy win, really, for Rod Litzau in USA 1.
Of course, it was easy, Stan, but he did have to keep the vehicle under control, so that's why he did not keep the throttle down the whole way through. Comes across the first set nice and easy, hits the second set, not a whole lot of air. He lands about the second car from the end and takes a win.
Puts him into the finals. Here's Mike Goss.
Rod, you had some problems getting started down there. What was it?
Well, it was a combination of my starter getting hot and those new kill boxes were running. I didn't have the switch on it, and it was just running around trying to get ready, a little antsy. I just realized I've got to run it now. Hopefully, the starter does get hot and it causes a little problems, but we should be ready.
Okay, a nice smooth run that time. I'd say it's probably your best one.
Yeah, I backed him off a little bit on that one because I knew I ate quite clear in the cars with the gears I got, so I'm just going to back it off a little. I went for my fastest run of the day, and I think I'll hold it there.
Okay, Dave Wyzorek in Nightlife 2. He's worked hard to get this far. He's been doing real good this year with this truck. Let's see if he can hang on. But he's going to be going up against Pablo Huffaker, which just showing off. Now, Pablo's been here before in these semifinals, and he knows what it takes to win a race.
All right, let's find out who it's going to be up against Rod Litzau in the finals. And there's the green light. They're off. Good start for both. Neck and neck.
Now, Pablo has a little bit of problem there right after the first set of cars. He's doing a little bit of bounce, and that's going to slow him down.
And it's going to be Dave Wyzorek in Nightlife. He's the winner.
So you can see here, Stan, right here's where Pablo has his problems. He hits that car, which gets him up in the air just a little too much. It causes him to bounce again. Now, he's losing speed here, and that gave Wyzorek a chance to get ahead and take the win right there.
What's your strategy against USA 1 in the final?
Well, just do the best I can and beat him.
Does that mean drive hard off the line and stay in it?
Yeah, I think that's where it's going to be, is off the line. If he gets me off the line, he's going to win it.
Now, he's been running down in the 9-second area. Do you think he can run that fast?
Well, we're going to give it a try.
And you can sure bet this guy's going to give it a try, too. Let's go back down trackside to Mike.
It's the finals. USA 1, the defending champ, against the Nightlife. This could be a close race, although USA 1 has been faster. Nightlife is very, very smooth over the cars. If USA 1 gets out of shape like he has a couple of times tonight, it could be a great race.
Well, Rich, I'm curious to know how you would handle this race.
Well, Stan, to me, the most important thing right now is concentration. Your reaction time is very critical here at the start. Now, this is where Rod Litzau might have a little advantage over Wyzorek. Now, Wyzorek's new at this. Now, he's going up against the champ, and let's see how well he does at this starting line.
It's time now for the showdown in the Border Town, and there's the green light. Here we go. USA 1 is out in front over that first jump. He's way ahead of Dave Wyzorek, and he's got a lot of air going across the line. And there's our winner, Rod Litzow, USA 1 championship round winner. Good run.
It was a great run, Stan. As we'll see here, Litzow comes across the first set of cars nice and smooth. He gets a little bit of air on the bounce, but look, his tires are on the ground. He can get his speed before he hits the second set of cars. Now, coming across them, he doesn't clear them, but he keeps it nice and easy to go across the line.
And he powers out across the line there.
Great run.
Now, what about Dave Wyzorek?
Now, he had a little bit of problem here on the first set of cars. As you can see, he's bouncing a little bit too much, and he gets a little sideways, and he's got to let off the gas a little bit, so he's losing a little bit of power right there, and he's losing his speed, and that gives Rod the win.
Okay, it was a tremendous final in El Paso, Texas. Our runner-up, Dave Wyzorek. Dave, you pushed the national champion to the limit.
Well, I wanted to give him a good run, and he got me, but one of these days I'll get him.
Okay, good luck to you later on.
Thank you.
All right, our champion, it's his first win of the season on the TNT Monster Truck Challenge. Rod, you had a rough spring. You've got to feel pretty good about this.
Yeah, it felt good to finally come out with a win. You know, I'll be outdoorsy in that again now. I hope we can just keep on this track. I'm behind a little bit, but I'm going to push the truck, and I feel good when I'm outside, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, let's go back to Stan.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congratulations once again to our winner, Rod Litzow in USA 1. On behalf of Mike Goss, Rich Hooser, this is Stan Rhodes saying so long from El Paso, Texas. Join us next week for Trucks and Tractor Power on the Nashville Network.